Good morning, YouTube. We are back today for another high point video. But, well, I guess you probably already knew that. But I guess if you had any doubts or anything like that, I am here to calm them a little bit. It's another high point video, where today we are starting off the day in a place called Houghton County, Michigan. We're in a town that's also called Houghton, but also seems to be referred to as Hancock and Calumet and kind of a bunch of other names, so it's a little bit unclear exactly where we are, but we are in, just generally speaking, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I'm not sure people actually refer to it that way, but I mean, look at the map. Like, doesn't it look like a little upper peninsula from the actual main peninsula? I don't know. Anyways, we got in late last night, so we're seeing this all for the first time. It was a long day of travel. Trust me, it's a very small airport. Hard to get here. But we are very, very excited to get out there, get on the road, and go to another U.S. state high point. Today, the state of Michigan. So here's the deal. The highest point in the state of Michigan is called Mount Arvon. It's situated here on the upper peninsula of the state, just outside the town of Lance, which is really right on the banks of Lake Superior, the largest of the Great Lakes. And it is very large. I've never seen Lake Superior in person before today, but it is truly massive. Even on the small parts of the lake, you cannot see across. Mount Arvon sits at just below 2,000 feet, only 1,978. But yet, apparently it's very relatively high and very impressive. With that, we are going to come around the horn towards the town of Lance and up into the mountains. Now, the slight challenge with this high point is that it's very isolated. It's actually quite far from the town. Relatively, it's close. It's like 40 miles away, but 40 miles can be a lot when there's no good roads. And no good roads is definitely a good descriptor of this place, but roads there still are. We have arrived at the highest parking lot in the state of Michigan. Right here is the signage for Mount Arvon, Michigan's highest point, and we made it all the way up. It was a treacherous drive as expected, but here we are. It's a little bit muddy, but really not too bad. And you know what? As long as we're here, it's all right. So here is the deal. Over there, we've got that view of Lake Superior, and I am very, very excited to check that out. But over here is the high point itself. So let's go and cross it off the list. And with that, on this beautiful Tuesday in May, we have reached our 34th U.S. state high point, the highest point in all of the state of Michigan, Mount Arvon. Now here is what we've got going on here. We have a little commemorative thing over there, sort of similar to what we saw along the road. Right here we have what we normally see, which is this mailbox with the register in it. And right there is also a High Pointers Foundation bench, which again, we see at a lot of these things. And right here, nice and prominent, is the official survey marker. These can be a little bit hard to find sometimes, but they have presented it right here. And this is officially the highest point in the state. Here we finally are alongside a view that, like so many of these views at these high points, no camera could truly capture, but we have to recommend that you come here for yourself and check it out because it really is amazing, especially for a point below 2,000 feet. It is with that though that I am going to go ahead and end off this video with a strong recommendation of this high point. If you're in the area, it is of course far from everything. It is definitely one of the most remote high points of them all. There are a couple of airports nearby, but no major cities for a long way. But of course, if you can make it work, definitely do so. With that though, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment if you got anything to share, or if you've been here or are planning to go. And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Don't go far, because there is one coming very soon that you are not going to want to miss. It is going to be a seriously good video, and I really do mean that. You have my word. So yeah, enjoy that one when it comes out, and we will see you then.